per day, the Kwanyako water treatment plant is now producing zero due to damaged intake pumps caused by heavy silting of the Ayinsu River. Over 13 districts in the central region have been hit hard, with thousands of residents now relying on unsafe water sources. Our central regional correspondent Takwasiado reports.
It's been weeks without water flowing through taps in communities served by Ghana Water Limited's Kwanyako Headworks. In Kwesi-Twikrom, one of the worst-hit communities in the Aguna East District, residents are depending on the offer stream, a shallow, weed-filled, muddy source for drinking and cooking.
So I would wenya insua o heya yasa yanom ono ana edibi yanom ono ana yedibi yeduane na yezi omwa henapo mezin but any option chisa ono ana yaden yasa na yanom
even so bi kura ampo yare na se yode no ko klinika moja wono ho ana se ofefe kura ampo a insua ebinya de ama yede wode aye no ho adwuma kura no edi me enezo fun kura insua obono kura wode wanya ho de wode ahwen ayarefo no nso kura po no edi ma wo.
What are white going to move? Ukraina, I brown. Napia water the banajo. You are the banana and man surrounded Jenny Apia and Binto, Biano. A man before young kind of cry. Tell my poku all about us, I'm a hana, and all the same. I'm a hana wambo, who poke when I bound to say or the home said, and the man on Sunuhan or said.
Untreated water from the stream is even used to process gari and cassava dough.
We are beyond, yes, I had a horror. You're banching, I do. We have also no bad time, Mr. Bihonyama. Ye do an yumpo, and poor a yasam yun so no marble frokutami. Ye bear then or you are bonum sans away.
Local food vendors are struggling to find water, creating frustration and despair.
See a mito fufu. Me and Quine. Damunsu Yamuko Hui was in Wawumi, into young to me fan yet bow, Ben Queen in a dynamical boot drum bako. None a pemidia asa. In Suen and the middle who mammy do Munsuni, Namadi to Eddie Bay. In Subiania.
A blow, pa. A blow.
Abani say at the same or how potting burn at the mount.
Say, you're quite a blenty mumblebi.
Health officials at the local facility warn of a looming outbreak of waterborne infections.
But I think we have advised them not to take it raw. At least they have to boil it before they take in. So, and it's going to cause a whole lot of diseases because after maybe resolving the issue, maybe we might have a breakout. Yes, especially cholera.
The community chief has expressed disappointment over the pollution of the Ayinsu River by illegal mining activities.
Ama yako echiru krobi of West Amokrum, hona ya yotum kwenye nsu ho. Hona so sarekwa moto no bajo 25 Ghana cedis. Ekwa abukweku nsu be 5 cedis. Nti igbo na nsu be rubber kro no across 30 Ghana cedis every day.
Years ago, the Ayinsu River was pristine and teeming with fish. Today, lifelong resident Kwanyako Yamua says its current state is heartbreaking.
Before the waterways, it is this river we depend on. Where we are standing here, it's called Mbemejare. So this river in particular serves a lot of communities. Since this Galamsey manner started, this river began to change its color. But this Galamsey is not going on in our area here.
Even so, some residents, despite the health risks, continue to bath and drink from the contaminated river. With the Ayinsu unsafe, others have turned to the equally unwholesome Nkunkum River.
Turbidity has become high like this. We don't have anything to do. In the morning, we have to put gallons and jerrycans in Abuboya. Then we go to nearby villages to request for water before you can cook.
It's quite unfortunate that when the whole thing started, they took things for granted. Now we are facing such a challenge. What it means is that I'm even advising, even if they are able to pump the water, looking at its situation now, it's not good for consumption because you can see too that the turbidity level is very high.
The water crisis is also disrupting education. School children arrive late after long treks to fetch water.
We are not getting water at all. And if we need water, we must come and then depend on the river here. In fact, the reporting time is supposed to be latest by 7:15, and by 7:30 we are supposed to begin lessons. But you have to be waiting for the kids to come around, sometimes 9 o'clock. So it's very challenging.
At Pamfukrom Technical Institute, boarding students walk more than 2 hours to collect water from the polluted Ayensu River.
We lack waters, so because of that, we need to take our bucket and go to the stream or the riverside to fetch waters. The distance is very far. We close around 3:30, but for the sake of the water, when we don't close early to go to the riverside to fetch water, the path will get dark. So we need to close early and go to the riverside to fetch waters.
In desperation, residents, including children, queue for drops of wastewater from the plant's drainage tunnel, climbing dangerously to reach it.
Reject pipe,
in Mankron Kwanta, a small cave managed by a resident provides some relief. But women, including the heavily pregnant, sacrifice hours of sleep to fetch water. It takes 4 to 5 hours to draw a single bucket.
I'm at 12 near Tim. Bed on Shrebi, a neighbor, near a sunny and Yakakredako. I am she, I say, I call into what I know what the child on ye. What got himself once he see one. No one may say, I may, and Camilla who be that. What would me who be that? Namaba, me yen soon poured down a jar, Mosol by 12, better see one. Me yebi, Masolana jar, my phone.
Traditional leaders in Kwanyako blame upstream pollution in towns such as Enuma Papam and Asioko in the eastern region.
Omano the Yesignai, together with your traditional authorities across the Aguna state, say Adele Fenigalam said it's a big no for Kwanyako and I young cry Trahosia. Yet baby, young cabin ship. A fay I use in a young say any essence. And I'm you tune at the young co in Mapepim. Na hɔ na yɛkɔhu sɛ na nsu ne mfimfini mu na wɔn wɔtu damagudu no ɛyɛ awerɛho ɛyɛ asefem.
Ghana Water Limited has since shut down the Kwanyako Headworks. Both the old and new plant pumps are faulty.
This is where the pumps that serve both the old and new treatment plants are situated. But currently, none of the pumps can function due to heavy silting of the Ayensu River. We understand divers were brought in to check the level of silt, and it's quite heavy. It may even take some sort of dredging in the river, plus having the illegal mining activities upstream also stopped to be able to have these pumps back into functioning.
If I were to be the head of state or the government, I will use the gun because I have the military, I have the police, I have all the security services. So persuading them and it won't result to any positive. I'll use the gun. Killing about 1, 2, 3, 4 people, they will stop. I don't believe in killing people, but this one we have to do something of that sort. People must die. We have to sacrifice people to stop this menace because it's not the whole Ghana. It will reach some time that maybe you won't even get water to drink.
From producing over 25,000 cubic meters of water, the Kwanyako treatment plant is now producing 0 cubic meters volume of water due to illegal mining activities in the Ayensu River, which have heavily affected the treatment plant's pumps. For the ChannelOne newsroom, I am Akwasi Ado, Kwanyako Central Region.